Hello, I'm Gunhild Lorentzen. Amongst many other of my occupations and my passions, I'm also a dream archaeologist. For almost 30 years, I'm member of the International Association for the Studies of Dreams, where I also present. I present dreams and creativity, or dreams and shamanism. So I'm really occupied with dreams. Also in my private practice in Brussels, I sit with my clients and we look together at their dreams. So if you're interested in joining a dream group, then go to my website, and I have an online dream group where we employ a certain technique which is called If It Were My Dream. But today, here, I would like to introduce you to the idea of dream incubation. Why dreams? Why am I so interested in working with dreams? Well, dreams are fascinating. Horses can fly. I can fly. I can conquer. I can go all around the world into space. I can meet angels and I can meet my guides. I can detect mathematical formulas and all kinds of interesting things that I cannot see or experience. I cannot during the day. Maybe you can, but for me it is during the night in my dream. Now, dreams are holographic, they are multifaceted, they are multi-layered, they are not to be understood in a linear way, and scientists and the medical staff, neurobiologists, to this very day, do not have a real explanation why we have those images connected to other images or associated with images that came from before we entered the life here on this planet. So it's really fascinating because we do not have just a plain linear answer to it. So this really fascinates me. Dream incubation, my subject of today. So sometimes you and I, we would like to have a certain answer to a problem, or we would like to take a decision and cannot grasp it just by thinking. Contrary, the more we think, the less we will find an answer. So our thinking, our analyzing is counterproductive. We need a more intuitive approach. But to wish and want intuition is also pretty difficult. Intuition comes naturally when we are not thinking too much, but we cannot will intuition. During the night, we have no control over what is going on, unless we are really busy with lucid dreaming. I'm not talking about lucid dreaming here today. It's for another time. But in general, we are not in control of all the stories that are going on during our dream. Incubation means I sit with a problem. I would like to know whether it's good for me to move to France before the year is ending. And I sit with this question before I go to sleep. I think of the question, I think of France, I think of the timing, I think of the season, winter, I think of moving, all aspects of my question, is it wise to move to France before the year ends, is in my mind, is around me. I breathe it in, I send this question into my body for about 15 minutes. And slowly I get tired of thinking, and is it this, is it that, all the aspects that involve my question. And then I lean back, I breathe, and I will go to sleep. So now my dream is incubating. My question is incubating in my dream. So my system is still busy with my question. My system without a rational, analytical, thinking method, a mind method. So I have to let go and let my entire system, my body, my spirits, my dream spirits come and help me to find an answer to my question. So let's say I sleep, and the moment I wake up in the morning, and this is the trick, I wake up and I don't move. I stand still in the position that I wake up in and think of the dream that just ended or that I have in mind that I recall, but do not move your body and tell whatever is left from your dream or maybe the entire dream. Tell this dream to yourself in bed without any movement. As soon as we move, the dream might fade away, might go into the ether, might just dissolve. So it's important that we contain it in our body and use our mind by telling us the story of our dream. So once we have done this, then we take our pen and paper and jot down the dream that we were dreaming. So now nothing of France, nothing season, is it a good time, came up in my dream. And yet, I write it down, I have this intention to find an answer, and during the day, I might get clues. So at some point, I might go out of the house, and suddenly there is a car, a truck that is moving furniture, and it says, "We are moving to France," for example. Or I find another sign, "Get your things ready before the winter comes," or whatever. So I collect clues during the day and take those clues back into my next night. So sometimes we find the answer right away, right in the morning. It is there. I wake up and yeah, my dream just indicated best thing is to move immediately. Or there are hidden clues that I cannot really interpret, or maybe they have even nothing to do with my question. So I have to do it again next night and the night after, maybe. So several nights in a row, I do the same procedure. I incubate my question. I go with my question into sleep and let it do what it has to do in my system, with my helpers, with the universe, guides, ancestors, whoever wants to join in and help me find an answer. If you repeat this several times, I can assure you, you will get your answer. But don't be impatient. It doesn't always come after the first night. So you might have patience and wait 3, 4, 5 more nights with the same intention, with the same intent. This is the helper of the dream. The dream can assist us finding the answer that we need. It's coming from inside, from outside, but not controlled by our rational mind. Now I hope that you enjoyed the little excursion for dream incubation, and if you would like to share your experiences with this method, you're welcome to write it here in the Facebook group. Just write down how you see things and what results you got, what answers you got, and what questions you had, and how your dream mode, your dream helpers, and your dream helped you to find answers or direction. This is what I have to share with you today, and I see you in a month's time with maybe the same subject or something else. My intuition will tell me. I thank you for listening and see you soon.